Now I'm waiting on a guy to come. He's bringing some Super Nintendo and NES games. Only paying $20 for the whole lot. Average value on it is about 80 to 85 bucks. So I'm pretty excited to get that as well. I also got a present for my parents when I was going over there to test this console that I bought earlier. Their house just happened to be closer, so I wanted to test it out. My dad said, "Hey, I found a bunch of this stuff and we don't need it," so they gave me some video game related stuff as well. So can't wait to show y'all when I get back to the house. See you then. Peace. Hey YouTube, so I'm doing something a little different today. I'm actually selling some stuff on Craigslist. Not really sure how y'all will like this kind of video, so just leave a comment in the section below and just let me know. But today I am selling a GameCube lot, and I'm also selling a 36-gallon fish tank that is sitting in my garage, aka my future game room. So I'm just trying to get some room and extra money to work on the game room. And speaking of the game room, I've become pretty friendly with the staff at my local GameStop, and they're starting to hook me up with some nice displays. This one I got today, it's pretty decent. It is like a Mario and Luigi. It's the one for the 3DS. It's like a cylinder display type thing. It's not like a cardboard cutout one, but it's pretty cool. Anything Nintendo and display, I like to collect. So I got one of those, and on my way now to meet the lady to sell my GameCube and to sell the fish tank. And then after that, I'm also doing a pickup. So I will be buying some video games probably about 20 minutes after I sell all this stuff. So a lot of stuff going on, and I'll get back with you in just a minute. Peace. Okay guys, so I just sold the GameCube lot to the lady. She said she was buying it for her 18-year-old son. I probably should have mentioned what I was including in the lot. It was a Platinum GameCube with a Indigo controller, and the controller was in alright condition. I mean, it worked. 2 memory cards. They were the two like really small memory cards, and like 16 games or something like that. All of the games were like, titles, but they were all disc only. Stuff like Spider-Man, bunch of Madden games, just random stuff. The only noteworthy games I would say is it had Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2. I actually had the case for 1, but I mean they really didn't care, so I just took it out of the case and saved the case. And then Luigi's Mansion, which I was asking $50 for the lot, and then she wanted Luigi's Mansion from my other post. So I told her, that it was sold in a different. First, she wanted me to just throw it in. I'm like, I can't do that. And I actually had it listed on Amazon for like $33, because I mean you could sell at a higher price on Amazon. That's why I like selling it at Amazon. But it's disc only, a little scratched up, but it works. And so anyways, I told her, after Amazon fees, I'd probably get like 25 bucks for it. I told her, if you buy the GameCube and all this stuff, I'm asking 25 for it. I'll give it to you for 20, which isn't a bad price. I could have gotten more off of it, but she was getting rid of GameCube. If you sell systems, I don't know, in my personal opinion, GameCubes are pretty tough to sell. But so she was buying a bunch of stuff off my hands, so I figured I'd give her a little bit of a deal, considering I was going to sell the same exact lot to somebody else for $40. So I think I made out on the whole deal. But now I'm on my way to sell that 36-gallon fish tank and I got $70 for the GameCube lot, and I'm going to get $70 for this fish tank. and out of the 140 that I just made, I'm going to turn around and spend 80 bucks on it for a pretty decent sized game lot, including a DS Lite, some Game Boy games, GameCube game, a bunch of different stuff. So see you in a little bit. Okay, so I just met up with some of those guys to buy some games for the Craigslist deal, and I'm actually at our local mall, and I'm in a store called Books A Million, and I ran across this. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it looks pretty damn cool. Got some Mario and Sonic stuff, and I'm just browsing around, but took me a little while to test a few things out because I got, let me put some stuff down, a DS Lite and a collector's edition Zelda, and I never played the DS Lite. My first console after the SP was when I bought my 3DS off of Craigslist, and I guess you can't turn the console on and then put the cartridge in. You have to put it in and then turn it on. I don't know if it's just how this one works or how all of them work, but it was kind of like, throwing me off. But anyways, I'm going to look around for a little bit, and I'll show you all the stuff I get when I get back home. Peace. Hey YouTube! So I just wanted to go over all the stuff I got off this little Craigslist trip. I did show you me selling a GameCube that I recently got off of Craigslist. Basically kept the good games. Most of them are disc only, so I basically sold them, and then I just bundled a bunch of the common titles with the GameCube and sold it, and that's what I just did. I also sold a 36-gallon bow front aquarium to get that out of my garage and to get a little bit more money in my pocket so I can invest into my game collection a little bit more. Not to mention, I'm trying to clean out my garage so all of my game stuff can go down there, just in case in the future me and my wife plan on having another child. So let's get right into it. First, I'm going to go over the stuff that I met the two boys at the mall, and I bought. It was basically, I bought this guy's stuff for $40 and this guy's stuff for $40, but altogether it's 80 bucks. So first thing was a disc-only copy of Zelda Collector's Edition, and I just had taken on faith that it worked, and it did, so awesome. And I also got a red DS Lite. It's in pretty rough shape. It didn't come with the charger or the stylus, but I have a spare charger. It does work. So it does work, but I'm going to turn this off so you can see. It's pretty scratched on the bottom screen. The good thing is you can barely tell when it's actually on, so you really can't really tell the scratches too much. The worst thing about this is I don't think the volume works. I turned the volume up and down, plugged in headphones, not really able to get the volume to work. So for those out there that fix these, if you have any suggestions on a quick fix that might fix the volume, just leave that in the comment below. But more or less, I'm just probably going to trade or resell this on Craigslist with a couple of games to get some money back, because I didn't pay, but I paid 80 bucks for all of this, and the Zelda Collector's Edition is worth over half that anyways. So got those, and moving on to some DS games. I got Super Mario Brothers. Ooh, dropping it. Super Mario Brothers DS. Also, I already have that.
Also got Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Already have that as well. And the last DS game I got is... Man, I keep dropping these. Sorry, guys. These things are tiny, though. Pokemon Soul Silver. And I also have that as well, so those are going to be for trade and sell. And moving on to some Game Boy Advance games, he just kind of threw this one in there for me. The label is jacked up, but it's Kirby's Nightmare and Dreamland. You can kind of read it, but I mean, for those that know the game, I mean, that's the game. The game that I did not have that I will be adding to my collection is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga for the Game Boy Advance. And then these two I also have, Pokemon Sapphire and Pokemon Fire Red. And these are legit Nintendo, you know, not those cheap Japanese or cheap Chinese ones or whatever. These are the legit ones. So I got all that for $80. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Hey guys, so I had to go ahead and squeeze this little segment in because I forgot to put it in the original video. But I did meet somebody at the Hotspot gas station, and these are the games that I picked up from him. I paid $20 for the whole thing. Super Mario Kart, Super Mario World, Mario Duck Hunt, Mario Brothers 2, Mario Brothers 3, and Mario Brothers. So I paid $20 for that whole lot. And then I also mentioned earlier that when I went to go test out the top loader that I mentioned that I got in my my last flea market pickup video, you can go check that out. I just uploaded it not too long ago. Anyways, when I went to go test that out when I got it, my parents, my dad said, "Hey, you know, I have something that y'all used to play with when you were kids. We talked about me and my brother. We don't need it, so you can have it." And it was our old Sega Genesis. And I've always wondered what happened to it. I didn't remember ever getting rid of it. It kind of just disappeared on us. So this is the one that me and my brother grew up playing. And everyone else had the Super Nintendo. We had the Sega Genesis. Looking back now, I would say the Super Nintendo is a better console, but we were all about the Sega, and we were all about Sonic the Hedgehog, too. But I also, I mean, it came with the hookups and a controller. And it also came with some spare RF and Nintendo AC power cables, so that was pretty cool. But the games that we got, or not we got, but the games that I had when I was a kid, Wheel of Fortune, kind of messed up on the label. All Real Monsters. This one is really fun. I'm not sure if many people have heard of it, because when I got it, I didn't even know too much about it. But it's Green Dog, the Beach Surfer Dude. And it's actually a pretty fun game. I personally liked it when I was growing up. Also had another game that I spent hours playing, Jungle Strike, the sequel to Desert Strike. I actually prefer Jungle Strike just because that's what I grew up playing. And Mortal Kombat 2. We also have Six Pack. For those who don't know what Six Pack is, if you're watching this video, I'm sure you do. Sorry about the beep. My phone's dying. But anyways, for those who don't know about the Six Pack, it has Sonic the Hedgehog, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Super Hang-On, which is a motorcycle racing game. Most of these are really fun. Revenge of Shinobi, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Sonic the Hedgehog, really good games. Also had Sonic the Hedgehog, not for resale, so I don't know if that came with the Genesis or not. Also had Sonic Spinball. Me and my mom used to play this all the time. We had Aladdin. And I don't have the Super Nintendo version, but I heard the Super Nintendo version doesn't have the sword. Is that true? I don't know. But I always played this one when I was growing up, and it did have a sword. So I always just assumed the Super Nintendo one had a sword too. But I guess it was like Nintendo trying to make everything more kid-friendly. Pitfall, another really good game. And yes, this next one I actually did have when I was a kid. It's a little messed up because it was a former rental at our local video store, Hollywood Video. But Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, you can see the label is a little worn on each side from where there used to be rental stickers. And then I'll have to clean those up right there. But, yep, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. And what else needs to be said? I'm pretty sure everyone knows about Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. He basically just goes around saving little girls and dancing, grabbing his crotch. I mean, it was fun when I was younger playing it. I mean, it was fun. So yeah. Anyways, those are all the games that I got, and I'm really excited to get my Sega stuff back. I was really happy with the pickup from the two guys at the flea market. Just let me know what you think the best pickup was, and please like the video. Trying to get my name out there. I don't expect to ever be as big as the Game Chasers or anything like that, or the Video Game Sellers. But I sure am trying to get out there. So just please like the video and comment, subscribe to my channel, tell your buddies, and I will see you all later. Peace.